welcome. Happy Monday. Hope you all, for those of you who are down in the States, hope you had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Let me pull up my timer. So find your comfortable seat or standing. We're gonna warm up your core a little bit and warm up your shoulders. A little bit of posture work and neck as our warm up. And cool, so give yourselves maybe a few circles with your hips. If you're ever sitting on a ball, it kind of is nice, or a disc. Either way, you can just go side to side if you're in a chair, but just kind of loosening up that low back from your day's exercises. If you're standing, make sure you kind of get that full hip roll in. Maybe even do some figure eights. Nice. Then drop those shoulders down away from your ears. Find that neutral pelvis, so making sure that your tailbone's not sticking out behind you, and you're also not like tucked down and looking like a cashew. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders down away from your ears. I'm gonna turn sideways so you see the chin tucked. So in review, most of us end up with our necks in front. Shoulders and ears should be in alignment. So we're gonna take that chicken neck and draw it straight back. Slight tuck of the chin. Parallel or slightly down, squeeze and release. Again, drop those shoulders down, maybe even reach down towards the ground. Shoulders down and then slightly back, chin tuck. Kind of like you're pushing your head into a pillow, or your hands tightening up the back of the neck, and release. Nice. One more. Try not to puff out your chest, so just the chin tucks back and tuck. Good. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Big breath in. And exhale over to one side. Inhale up. Stretching a little longer. Exhale over the other side. Inhale back up, exhale down, arms come down towards your sides, towards your hips where your pockets would be. Thumbs up, arms engaged, so actively reach down towards the ground and then come up into a Y. Make sure that your hips are at least hip distance apart here. A double check for that is 2 fists in between your knees is hip distance. If you are tight in your hips and your knees tend to come together, this is where a yoga block works really nicely between your legs. Past the stretch. Active arms from shoulders to fingertips here. Arms are coming out at a 45-degree angle or so from your shoulder. You're doing the YMCA. Few more. 2, 1, keep that active arms and up in an I in front of you. If your palms down, you're not going any higher than your shoulders. Anything above shoulders, rotate your arms so you're going thumbs up to the ceiling. Keep it going here. Breathe. If your arms start to burn, you can always take a little break, pop back in. I didn't tell you, but we're doing about shoulder hundreds right here as your warm up. Nice and easy. Couple more. 2, 1. Hinge forward, core is engaged, back is flat. Come out to a T, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Belly engaged so it protects your low back. Neck should stay in line with the spine. So I know we all have our computers in front of us, tablets, phones, so you don't have to look up. I'll tell you when we switch exercises. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Fly here. Keep it going. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, arms come down to your side, 90-degree angles. Rotate out and in, thumbs up. External rotation. We're just warming up, so I know I don't have resistance. Active resistance of your arms, so fire up those fingers. Double check your posture. How's your breath? Looking good. 3, 2, 1. One more here. You're coming up in an I, out to a T, sitting tall. So we're hitting the muscles a little bit different. On the reverse, you can keep those elbows slightly bent as you squeeze back. And down. Awesome, keep it going. 5 more, then we'll finish off with 6 Ys. 2, 1. Arms come down, shoulders down away from your ears. Sit up nice and tall. Double check that core, that pelvis. How's your chin? Are you looking up, straining your neck, or you got a little bit of a chin tuck? Check that posture. 3, 2, last 1. Shake it out. How's everyone feeling? Good? All right, so we're gonna revisit a lot of those exercises and movements in a few moments. Let's get that heart rate up a little bit. So starting off with some boxing. Feel free to grab some weights or a band, put it around your chest. Oops. Here we go, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Punch. Core should be engaged here. You don't need anything in your arms. You can just use your arm weight. Good. Cross up through. Trunk rotation. Protect that low back. Engage that core. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice. Drop those shoulders down. We're going to go bands underneath your feet, or you can hold them. We're going for rows. So you can just hold and pull here in front, or put the band underneath your feet, and we'll go in a couple different ways. So sit up nice and tall. Engage that core, lengthen that spine, hinge forward, roll back. So really squeeze those shoulder blades. Double check your neck, make sure it's in line with your spine. Slight chin tuck probably here. Squeeze. So we're gonna do our resistance, mixed with some cardio, jumping back and forth. We got some core in here too. 3, 2, 1. Leave that band right where it is. If you want some added resistance, drop those shoulders down. So the movement is up and down in front of you. Our battle rope. So imagine you've got a rope in your hands and you're flinging it up and down, trying to get a nice even wave. Add resistance if you want with that band or just your arms. Core engaged, hinge forward. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. If you're standing, you have that nice back. So you're in a half squat here. Solid through those legs. Nice. Keep it going. Three, 2, 1. Back to your rows. This time, if you can, walk those feet out a little bit further in front of you so you get a slightly different angle or closer. So pull higher or lower on your row. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. You could also go a little wider with those arms. Mixing it up a little here. Find your challenge. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Shoulder blades should be doing the work. Nice. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take a breath. Roll those shoulders. So first core exercise, if you want to join flutter kicks or flutter arms. So find your balance point. Flutter those arms up and down or flutter your legs. If you want extra challenge today, do both. Here we go. 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Core engaged, back flat. Flutter. Super active if you're choosing to do your arms or your legs, wherever you're at. Fire out that core, challenge that balance. Active from shoulders to fingertips, hips to toes. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shoulders down. Good. Catch your breath. Next round is jumping jacks. So you can do a full jumping jack, staying light on your toes, or step 1 foot out at a time, seated or standing. Or just do your arms. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jacks. Wherever you're at, stay light. Light through your hips, through your toes, strong through those arms. Squeeze them up. Super active here. Nice. Keep breathing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Grab that band. You can do a band or weights for, we're going to go 3 ways of our chest. So we're going to push straight out, push up towards the ceiling at a 45, down towards the ground. So imagine you had like a dowel in your hand, pushing forward, up, down. So bands behind your chest, weights in your hands. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Starting forward for 5. We're going to 5 reps of each and then repeat. 2, 1. Up for 5. So not full straight up to the ceiling. Back to center. Keep that core strong and down towards the ground. If you've got a band, if it's slipping, go halfway. 2, 1. See if you got a couple more in center. 2, 1. Nice. Shoulders down. We're going to keep those bands right there for the next one. So we're going to do punches, so straight arm punches. So what it looks like, arms are going to be forward. You can always do one at a time and hook your arm for balance. And you're going to reach. Reach forward. You see how my shoulder's kind of coming forward more here? That's the motion. So straight arm punches, working a muscle called your serratus. That big one that looks like fingers that hugs all the way around here. So straight arms. Keep them straight and active. And then reach forward and then let them return. So reach and back. So nice, strong arms here. If I was to do one at a time, you can see how much more one arm slides forward past my other. Reach. It's not a huge motion. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Next, drop those shoulders down, band behind you. My ball keeps rolling away from me. Back to boxing. So keep that band there if you want. Drop those shoulders. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Forward. And then across. Just gonna go for a little 15-second power set here. 3, 2, 1. Nice, shoulders down. Excuse me. So back to that chest. We're gonna go 5 forward, 5 up, 5 down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Push. 3, 4, 5. Up. Looking strong. Nice and smooth. Make sure that band doesn't control you back. Last one, down. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Awesome. Drop those shoulders. How's everyone doing? All right. All right. So next round, one more round of those punches that you just did. So straight arm punches, the serratus. Let's try it just one arm at a time. And we'll go for 8 to 10. So here we go. Drop those shoulders down. Arms straight out in front of you. And you're just gonna reach and back. Reach. Keeping that arm as straight and active as you can. Trying to just reach for something back. Imagine that favorite cold beverage that's really far in front of you that you're trying to reach for. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Drop that shoulder away from your ear and reach. Reach. Super active here. Arms straight. This muscle is really important for anything that you're doing reaching wise, stabilizing your shoulder for all of the sports that you do, and just helping with your posture. 3, 2, 1. Nice. That band can come back or out from underneath your, or behind those shoulders. Give those shoulders a nice big shoulder roll. Nice work. So one more for shoulders. We did it earlier, external rotation. This time add some weight. So resistance band, if you've got it, or lightweight. Lock those elbows to your side. Elbow and shoulder should be in alignment. And then we're gonna pull out. So drop those shoulders down and open them up, and then rotate them out. Thumbs up to the ceiling. Nice and slow here. Awesome, keep it going. Make sure that you're not arching your back. Let's get in 3, 2, on the next one, hold it out. Go out a little bit further, keep those elbows locked in. Couple little pulses here, breathe, breathe. 3, 2, 1, slowly, slowly, slowly back in. Awesome, give that shoulder a roll. Nice work. All right. So back to jumping jacks. If you want to add resistance, you can do bent arm jacks with weights and go up and down wings here, or add a resistance band around your knees and get a little hip workout in. Do both, but watch your balance, or just do regular jumping jacks like you did before. Your choice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. You can always just step 1 foot at a time. So out. Core is engaged wherever you're at. Neck's in line with your spine. Staying light through those hips, through those toes, strong through your shoulders and core. Keep it going. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Weights down. We're going to end with some core. So we're going to do some rainbows. So what it looks like is you'll hinge, find your balance point, hinging back like we've been doing for those flutters. But instead of fluttering, we're going to arc your arms up and over your head like you're drawing a rainbow in the sky. You can also just keep them here, and that's fine too. Find that balance point. Added challenge would be to take that little bit of resistance and come up and around with that. So first things first is find that posture. Engage your core. Extra challenge, if you're finding that extra easy, you can hover a leg or 2 off the ground if you want even added challenge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Arc. And this is slow. So up, over, up, and then slowly back down. Yes, keep it going nice and slow, that pace. Really make that core work. Find that balance point, hinge back. Breathe in, out. Nice. 2 more. You got it, looking strong. Last 1. Good, weights down, distance down. Sit up nice and tall. If you want, you can add super lightweight back to we're gonna end the same way. So eyes wide and cheese. You can add some really lightweight, but your arms are probably already burning. So shoulders down, sit up tall, super active through those arms. See if you can fire up all the muscles in your arms. Nice. A little bit of that reach like we were doing with the serratus earlier. Fire that up so you're even reaching. So you're doing like a arc, drawing like a big C in the air. Down towards the ground, up and back down. Last 2. 1. Hinge forward, squeeze those shoulder blades. Fire up that core. Active stretching here. Warm down versus just stopping. 3, 2, 1. Up in eyes. If you want to go higher, rotate those thumbs up to the ceiling. Reach all the way up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Open those arms out to the side. Big chest stretch here. Roll those wrists. Bring one arm, keep those shoulders down away from your ear. Bring one arm across your chest, kind of low, and then give it a hug. If your shoulder's touching your ear, drop it down away. Keep that space nice and long. Open up those arms, shoulders down away from your ears. Bringing up the other arm across your chest nice and low and give it a little hug. Good. Roll out those arms. Arms straight out in front of you, shoulders down. Pull those wrists back. Stretch those fingers out. Squeeze them back together. Little round of burners here, quickly. So my wrist, pull it back as straight as you can. Keep those, fire up those fingers, half curls here. So my fingers are kind of just coming down in claws. Keep those arms extended. Can keep them kind of low or chest level. Stretch those fingers up nice and wide. Spread them out as far as you can. Squeeze, thumb to pinky. Squeeze, open up, stretch them wide. Ring to thumb, stretch. Middle, open. Forearms are probably starting to burn. Squeeze, one more time. Thumb to pinky. Ring, really stretching middle, in between, shoulders away from your ears. Stretch those fingers. See if you can lower palms down and up. Thumbs towards your nose, back and center, and then give your arms a shake. I call those burners. So all day, every day, you're squeezing all sorts of stuff, and we don't work our finger extensors. Super important for injury prevention. So give those hands a shake, roll them around, and I think that is time.